Hi everyone, Tracy Steen here, and I'm bringing you a recipe tonight that's a great weeknight meal. It's clean eating food, might be a little bit high in carbs because there is brown rice and wild rice mix in there. So if you're watching your carb intake or if you're paleo, this may not work for you, but it is still a very clean recipe in that you've got lots of protein, vegetables, and a complex carbohydrate. So give it a try and let me know what you think. Now in a pan over medium heat, you want to combine 1 chopped carrot, 2 ribs of celery diced, and 1 diced onion. I've done that in a little bit of coconut oil, about 1 teaspoon. I'm also going to add 2 cloves of garlic. Now that my vegetables have softened and I've seasoned with a little bit of salt and pepper, I'm going to add 2 cups of low sodium chicken stock. Now because this is a rice dish, however much rice you're using, you're going to just want to double the stock amount. So if you're using half a cup of rice, just use 1 cup of stock. I'm using 1 cup of rice, so I'm going to use 2 cups of stock. And I'm adding it to the pan instead of into my main dish, just so that I can get all the little bits of flavor that have stuck to the bottom and just incorporate it with the vegetables nicely. Okay, so set that aside. Now in my baking dish, I'm going to add my 1 cup of rice, and I, as I said, have a brown and wild rice mixture. So I'm just going to spread that out, and to that I'm going to add my chicken stock and sauteed vegetables. So now that that is in there, I'm just going to leave that aside and prepare my chicken for the dish. Back in my pan, I've added my chicken now. And you could actually skip this step if you'd like. All I did was chopped up 3 chicken breasts into big bite-sized chunks, and I'm just going to brown it in my pan here just to give a little bit more flavor. I am going to add 1 more garlic clove here just because I think that it is pretty big and I want it a little bit more garlicky. And like I said, you could skip this step and just add your raw meat right to the rice and chicken stock and then stick it right in the oven, but we are going to just brown it up here. And into my rice and chicken stock veggie mixture goes my chicken. See, as you can tell, it's not fully cooked. I just browned it, but now I'm just going to incorporate it and give it a stir around so that it all gets a little bit of juice. I also found in my fridge some green beans, so in those go as well. May as well add extra veggies if we can. So give that a stir. Now, I'm just going to put the lid on here, but if you don't have a lid, you can just stick tin foil over the top and into the oven, 350-degree oven for about 40 minutes or until your chicken is thoroughly cooked. And here we go, our finished product just out of the oven, smoking hot there. Doesn't that look fantastic? Now, what I like to do for the kids so that they'll look at this dish and go, that looks really good, Mom, is put a little shredded cheese on. So normally what I do is I'll put it on their half so that my half doesn't get that added fat. Sometimes I have it, sometimes I don't. Today I'm not going to, so I'm just going to put half of the cheese on and leave the other half plain. I'll stick that into the broiler just for a few seconds just to brown that up, and that, my friends, is dinner. Enjoy!